keep it on single. You try these on your machine. These are the things what will improve the image quality. Upgrading the machine will not improve, but playing with the physics will improve. Okay? Okay, duty factor. What is a duty factor? Anybody? What is a duty factor?
Time spent.
Any idea? Yes, no? Hurry up. What is duty factor?
Duty factor is time spent to complete one cycle.
Are you on Bilmed server?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. I will not give you points.
No issue.
Okay.
This is basically time spent
Time spent what?
to complete one cycle.
To complete one cycle. Elaborate, please. Not complete one cycle.
That is duty factor.
What is duty factor? Anybody? What is duty factor? This is the reason why most of the Indian doctors are failing in ARDMS exam. This is physics.
To send and receive the
Complete one cycle, like beam is
beam.
sending by
Sound beam.
transducer.
How many
is-
times you have revised the physics you are on server? How many times? Tell me honestly. How many times you have revised the physics? You are on server. You are having the access of each and every class. Yes or no?
Yes.
How many times you have revised physics? Tell me honestly.
2 times. I think.
2 times. I bet. No. Maybe one interesting topic you have revised it, but in total you have not revised it 2 times. You have not revised twice. So this is the point. People are starting from second. Even on our server, they are taking it for granted, but I make them stick over there only. Now, what is the duty factor? Before duty factor, what I have to understand first is that there is working stage and there is listening period. Try to understand first. Machine is sending the wave. The machine is sending the wave in the body. Then it is waiting to receive the echoes. Right or wrong?
Yes.
Now, how much time do you think? Now see, how much time do you think machine is sending and machine is receiving? By receiving, I mean analyzing. So this is sending and this is analyzing or receiving. How much time for this and how much time for this? Percentage wise. What do you think? Which should be more? Which one? This one or this one? Receiving time has to be more. Because if I give more receiving time to machine will analyze very carefully whatever it has received. Now, take a blind guess. The percentage wise, how much it is in your machine percentage wise? 50-50? No, you told me that this has to be more, the receiving has to be more. So, will it be 60-40? 70-30? Huh? 80-20? No. Keep on. Hurry up. 90-10? Not 100-0. 100-0 will be 0. 1% only. Now see, 1% only and 99% here. 1% of the total time. This is the game of the micro milliseconds. So 1% of the total time machine is sending the beam and 99% of the total time machine is analyzing the received echoes. So duty factor of your machine is 1%. 1%.
And it is the sending time.
It is sending time. So sending time is 1% and 99% it is analyzing, receiving, listening to echoes, anything. So the duty factor of the machine is 1%. If I increase it by a bit, it will dramatically tell on the results, outcomes. Now, what is a pulse repetitive frequency? Now there is a knob in your machine, PRF. PRF. What is pulse repetitive frequency? Self-explanatory. Pulse repetitive frequency. It means that I have sent this, my machine has sent the beam, then waiting, not waiting, listening, then sending again. Now the repeat of the pulse is the pulse repetitive frequency.
Number of beams sent per hour.
Right. Now there is a button in your machine, a knob to increase or decrease this PRF. Now play with your neurons and think, if you are increasing the pulse repetitive frequency, what is happening to the duty factor? 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Keep some,
Factor will increase.
put some pressure here. Then think, if pulse repetitive frequency I am increasing, what is happening with the duty factor and what will happen to the machine quality image? Now you may be thinking, why the knob is over there, why not it is fixed? Because sometimes I have to take a slow flow, there I have no option but to decrease the PRF. That is another point. The basic important question is, if I play with the PRF, am I changing my duty factor? Right. You got it? So don't haphazardly do these hanky-panky things on machine. But you have to, but you should know first what format knob is. And that PRF should be more or less. And if more, what will happen to the image? And if less, what will happen to the image? Give me answer now. If I increase the PRF, will the quality increase or decrease?
Decrease.
Write it down. Then think whether you are right or wrong. If you have understood this, my job is done. Clear? I told you, write it down and then think. Because I am having here 100 neurons. This example I am giving everywhere. 100 neurons, 100% neurons. I don't have a dead neuron over here, right? What do you think? How many percentage of neurons are working neurons? How many percent of neurons are working here, over here in me? 90%? 40%? Not more than 1%. Others are sleeping neurons. Now there is an exercise. With that exercise, these sleeping neurons who are sleeping since decades over there will get shaken. And at the end of the 8th day, if even 0.1% of neurons will get up, then I will say thank you. Okay? How many percent of neurons were active in Hitler? There was a dissection conducted on his brain in St. Petersburg and it took 14 years. How many percent? On Albert Einstein it was not done because brain was not available. 4%. In Hitler, who was about to conquer whole of the world. That is why I told you, in me it is maybe a 1%, maybe a 0.5%. So the only exercise is think. Ultrasound is not photography. It is the game of, real test of your neurons.